Hello Reformers and welcome back to the Blade of Galadriel and, well, this fellow. His name is Webbreaker by the looks of things, and we need to recover the Beast Hunter's dagger from him. Now what I'm trying to do, or what I was attempting to do before I started recording, was go to each of the other regions. Didn't do anything there, I basically just scouted around just to see exactly where the Beast Hunter's gear comes in handy. Because it doesn't seem like it does, amusingly enough. I mean, it doesn't say, oh, hint, maybe you want to go after the Beast Hunter stuff before you fight this guy. Yeah, I didn't see any of those messages, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but they did say that the Serpentine stuff, the Frost stuff, and the Fire gear is really good. So I guess I'm going to go over to some of those regions after I have the 4 set bonus of the Beast Hunter stuff. So I need to kill this guy and one more to be able to do that. And then we'll go to the main story and see what we can do with it.
What is your business here, Elf? You in league with the spider? Like that ranger of Gondor? She gets into your head. That's why we're going to split hers open!
Alright, so he has a fear of execution. This is going to be pretty easy then, I suppose, but he does have Savage Counter, which is really bad. Counters frontal attacks. He also has great strength, so his attacks deal immense damage. Oh dear. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and do a lot of damage with my amazing abilities. Yes. Well, not damage, but we're gonna just try and stun as many of these guys as we can and just get might, basically. Just get might, because he has a fear of execution. So if I can execute him, then I think we have a pretty decent shot at defeating him. So let's see how we can do here. Alright, so fear of execution, he's now dazed. Okay, so now I can basically do whatever to him, and we can hopefully take him out. That seems pretty good to me, and now I have enough for another execution. So if he... there we go, he's now back to his normal self. Oh yeah, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, actually, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. Well, we have 100. We have 100 hit streak right now. That's pretty crazy, if I do say so myself. There we go, nice, and we took him out. So that is going to give us the dagger. Yes, that is going to give us the dagger. And let's have a look at it. Let's actually see what it does. Light trap kills beasts and gain might for each kill while remaining undetected. Well, that's pretty good, I guess. And to upgrade it, you need to stealth kill a captain while mounted on a Caragor. So basically, the beast stuff is all about being mounted and all about fighting beasts and being with beasts. So it's a bit weird, really, because I don't think that many people, and by people I mean, you know, the orcs and things, I don't think many people are going to be riding these things. I mean, I haven't seen anyone that has been riding them.
Shelob. Tread carefully.
I've dealt with Shelob before. I do not fear her.
Oh, apparently Eltariel does not fear Shelob. Well, that is maybe a bit of a mistake. I don't know, really. But yes, what I do know is that we're going to go over to the main quest now instead of going to fight one of the other fellows, because I think it might be a nice idea to finish this off, and then maybe what we can do is go to one of the new regions and check out what's going on there. I did not go to Minas Morgul. That is the only place I did not go to. So maybe there's something going on there where beasts are welcome. Well, beast hunters, shall we say. Seek out a mysterious Olog who has ties to a great power in Mordor. In other words, Shelob, I would assume.
They know what power you carry. My mistress has felt the sting of its light. She said you would seek me out. You have nothing to fear, Kirmizold. I am Ar-Baruk, and I am to offer you my support.
And what is the price for this gracious offer?
My machine-worshipping fools trespass upon the domain of my mistress. Drive them out.
Oh, that's all we have to do? That seems pretty easy. Oh yes, I should also probably... Oh, never mind.
For their machines, but my mistress rests below their feet. Slay them. Bring an end to their incessant digging.
Well, I'm gonna try to do that if I can. But yes, what I was about to say is you may see a little bit of frame rate stutter in some of the cutscenes. That is not due to anything I'm doing, it's literally just the update, I think. It's literally just how the game updated. For me, it is absolutely fine. There's no stutter whatsoever, plays at a constant above 60. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird. I don't know why that's happening, but yeah, hopefully you can overlook that for a couple of seconds in the beginning of each cutscene, and hopefully maybe it will be fixed. Maybe it will be fixed at some point as well, which would be kind of nice. Anyway, I'm going to continue to just use my light spell as well, because it actually, I think, might just be a little bit more effective than me going into melee combat, because you can see here it's afflicting light to a huge amount of different people and also doing massive amounts of damage, and we can also then execute them once they get an overflow of light, and the spiders are obviously going to be helping us out quite a bit as well, and you can see here that we've already eliminated a huge amount of them. There we go. Nice, and I barely took any damage either, which is even better. There we go. Oh, it seems like we're going to need to go into the next section. Where is he going? Is he following me, or do I have to follow him? No, it seems like he's following me. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we've got a huge amount of people, and I think I'm actually going to go and do a little bit of extra damage this time around. Like that.
Head-on will be too costly. I do not wish to waste the lives of her beautiful children so needlessly. You go first. I will help only if the need arises. Be aware, there are 3 captains who guard this area. Expect them.
I've already taken care of them.
Oh, there are 3 captains that guard this area apparently, and we've apparently already killed them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I actually was unaware of that fact. It does say, however, on the mission, shall we say, description, that you should probably weaken the machine tribe in this area. And well, I was kind of unaware how to do that, but we've done it, apparently, without even meaning to, so I suppose that's good. That is a bit of a testament to the organic nature of the game as well. It kind of does give you just incentive, you know, it gives you that incentive to go over to these captains and be like, oh, hello there, captain, and, you know, steal their gear from their rotting corpses. Yes, because that's very pleasant, isn't it? Alright, there's only 4 left as far as I'm aware, and where are they? There's one over here. Oh, that was bad. There we go.
I was a fool to doubt my mistress. You have upheld your end of the bargain. I am yours until she tells me otherwise.
Well, that's pretty cool. We've now also gained an additional skill point, and, well, there's actually something here too.
Is unwavering. I am curious to see what his fate will be when he outlives his usefulness.
I'm curious as well. Okay, so let's go to our character. We have 1 skill point. I might as well unlock something else, so maybe we want to do that. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. What about Elven Rage? Is there anything else here? Gain wrath faster when killing enemies. That actually makes a lot of sense, to be honest, but I'm not entirely sure whether I want to do that right now. Elven Star might be really good too. I guess I'm just going to try and unlock all of the main skills first, and yeah, then just try my best to get the rest unlocked. Alright. So, did I even equip that dagger, by the way? I think I did equip that dagger, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and do this, which is the Wasp. Defeat the Wasp and recover the gear. Beast Hunter's Rune. And it does say to seek the Serpent Tamer gear before facing this challenge. I can assume the reason for that is because he is a poison user. Maybe. And maybe it gives us a bit of an immunity.
The spider Sheila lurks in the caves. Ancient though she may be, she is not invulnerable, and soon she will feel my sting. Here, I'll give you a taste.
Alright, let's take a look here. So he's damaged by light and he's damaged by executions. He's immune to everything. Whoa. He's immune to arrows, fire, poison, frost, beast, and stealth. And he doesn't really have much, with the exception of, yes, as we thought, poison.
We're going to cut you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and deal as much damage as I can. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go and do Elven Rage. Well, annoyingly enough, this is actually the most effective way of dealing with this fellow, and I've literally just been hitting this button for the past, I don't even know, 2 minutes or so. It hasn't really taken too long, but it is a little bit tedious, I suppose you could say. I don't really mind doing it, because I know that I'm going to get some pretty awesome gear at the end of it, but, you know, I'd much prefer to be able to damage him with other things. I mean, I've tried actually meleeing him, as you could maybe see some of the time, if I left some of that in, but anyway, point is that we've done it, and we now have the Beast Hunter's Rune, which is going to give us Killer Growl while mounted on a Drake. Mounts deal 50% increased damage. Mounts gain 4 might per second. That's actually pretty cool. And look at this, the set bonus is fantastic. You can see that already. The set bonus is all nearby beasts are dominated while you are mounted. Isn't that fantastic? Alright, so we can unlock, yeah, we can upgrade our Huntress Cloak, and that means we, oh wow, look at that. We become detectable after remaining motionless for 6 seconds. 27% less damage from ranged attacks as well. Not too bad. Alright, so what else can we do here? So I've done the main quest. There is actually something else we can do. Oh, look at that. There is actually a siege going on here. Do I want to get the other pieces of the Beast Hunter armor, or do I want to go and see about some other sets? I think we should probably go to a different area here. I'm not going to go to Gorgoroth just yet, because as you can see, the Nazgul sisters are in control of that, and I think it would be kind of cool to leave that alone for a little bit of time, just until we kind of have a couple of other sets, because they do seem pretty powerful by the looks of things. And yeah, so what I'm going to try and do is hopefully try and get the Serpentine gear, or the Fire gear, or the Frost gear, or something else that isn't actually to do with beasts. Because personally, I'm not a big fan of riding the beasts, or using them in combat, or even killing them, to be honest. I would much prefer to be using some other way. So let's have a look here. Aha, okay, so what is this? Serpent Tamer's Rune, Serpent Tamer's Blade, Serpent Tamer's Cloak. Okay, so these are all Serpent Tamer stuff, which is absolutely fantastic. Wait, let's get the Blade first, shall we? Alright, here we go. Defeat Jungle Rot. What a wonderful name. And, well, we're gonna hopefully get the Blade from him.
Noon. Bread basket of Mordor, they always say. Well, I hate bread, and I hate baskets. Almost as much as I hate elves.
It's a bit weird. I'm actually watching the FPS counter, and it's just like, oh, let me just go down to 10 FPS and then go back up to 30 when it's not a cutscene. It's a bit weird. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, yeah, these guys are going to be a bit difficult because there's actually a lot of hunters among them, and that's going to be a bit difficult for me. And this guy is very, very tricky. You can see that. He is dodging everything I'm doing to him. So it seems like we are gonna maybe have a bit of an issue. Perhaps. Let's see if I can maybe do something a little bit else here. Yes, there we go. That's what we needed to do. There we are. That's what we needed. Alright, so let's try and avoid getting absolutely murdered by this guy, shall we? That was a pretty nice attack from him there. I actually don't even know what his weaknesses are. It would probably be a good idea for me to check that, wouldn't it? Alright, so... Oh, he's actually vulnerable to light. That is hilarious. Oh, okay. Well, he's immune to everything else. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eliminate these guys first before I actually do anything else because they are very annoying. And I'm actually gonna do a little bit of shadow. Oh, he's arrow-proof, isn't he? Yes, I forgot about that.
I'm just getting started. Get that light.
Okay, we're gonna need to do a little bit of a retreat here because he is actually doing a lot of damage to us. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright. I'm gonna need to get him stunned or something like that, or blinded at the very least. Oh, there we go. We're just literally going to stun lock him right now. As soon as he moves into this light, he is literally going to get stunned immediately. And then we're able to do a nice light execution on him. And he's done. He is absolutely done right now. If we can actually get him dead. There we go. Okay, wow, that was pretty impressive. I gotta say that these orcs that we're fighting here, they're very, very strong. Okay, so there's a skill point. And we got the Serpent Tamer's Blade. Now what is the... Whoa. What are the set bonuses? Okay, so attacks have a 100% chance to inflict poison while your health is low. What does health low being... What does that mean? Not entirely sure. Melee kills against blinded enemies create poison explosions and gain 15 might when an enemy is poisoned. That's pretty good. Orcs poisoned by you have a chance to spread the poison to nearby enemies. Alright, so that's actually a pretty decent weapon. I don't know whether I really want to use it though, because the current thing that we're using has the counter ability, which enables us to kill grunts instantly with counters, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. So actually what we can do is take a look at the set bonuses through the legendary sets here. And Fire Chaser, what does that do? Elven Light sets nearby enemies on fire instead of infusing them with light and blinding them. Killing enemies creates a fire explosion. Ice Stalker. Ranged attacks with a bow shatter frozen enemies, dealing heavy damage. Unleash a frost explosion when cursed. And the last one is Lightbringer. Gain 10 might when an enemy is blinded. Perfect counter infuses enemies with light. And of course there's all kinds of other things that you actually gain from the specific stuff. Okay, so what's this? By defeating the Dark Tribe? Acquire the Lightbringer's armor by defeating the Dark Tribe, by defeating the Feral Tribe? Oh, okay, so I assume that we just need to take the castles and the fortresses to be able to do that. Alright, so we do have a couple of gems here, so it might be a nice idea for me to place that in here. And yeah, in there as well, there we go. It's all the same gem, so it doesn't really matter too much. And we've... Oh yeah, we also did gain a bit of a skill point, didn't we? So I suppose I should probably get something like... Blaze? Yes? No? I guess. I guess I'm just gonna get that. Alright, so do we want to get some more Serpent Tamer armor, or do we want to do something else? I mean, maybe we want to just go back to Cirith Ungol and just complete the other few things that we can do there. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So next time, we're going to hopefully be able to defend the fortress of Cirith Ungol, and then we'll maybe graduate to a new region. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.